Hi everyone, it's Armina. Today we are going to find out whether this thing that you're thinking about is over or not. To make it easier, I'm going to think of this something that might be over or might not be over, as of a love relationship, for example, but it doesn't have to be one, it can be literally anything. So please pick a pile of cards, I will show you them a bit closer. Please pick just one and we will begin. Okay, for those who picked this pile of cards with 0 and a piece of salt. Imagination, stay optimistic, and 10 of cups. So I'm not ready to tell you whether it's over or not yet, but it's obvious that you have to imagine what you want to achieve because these three cards are so similar. So here we have the imagination card, which is all about just creating a vision of something that you'd like to achieve. And it's basically the same here. So the 10 of cups, it's like, I don't feel like you do not really have this dream. Maybe you dream of something, but you don't really know how it would look like. But you definitely have to stay optimistic about whatever it is, a relationship or something else. You have to stay optimistic about your life. And you have to create a vision that would fulfill, like how a fulfilled dream would look like for you. Okay, so let's... No, it's not over yet. White Witch, Busy Light. 10 of Pentacles, beautiful, especially with the 10 of Cups. Rebirth. And 3 of Swords. I don't feel like it's not over. Whatever it is, a relationship or something else, it's going to be reborn. And it's going to be more positive than it was. This process is going to be kind of painful. But I do feel like with the help of this rebirth energy, you will be able to go towards love, life, to light, to just manifesting your dreams. Because I feel like the state this thing was in earlier, it wasn't really satisfying to you and it was painful. And also this transformation is painful as well, but it's not over, definitely not. It's going to be much more positive than it used to be. And like the message that I'm getting here, like a lot of very positive and light energy is coming, like the energy that will help you fulfill your dreams. That's beautiful. So no, it's not over yet. It's going to be reborn into something more beautiful. If you pick number 1, the second one, because the first one was 0, then this message is for you. Okay, so we have friendship energy here. Let me focus on this. Yeah, that's better. Polarity. So there are a lot of energies fighting, like two energies that are the opposite. 4 of Swords, not the right time. Guardian Angel, Shaolin Master, 3 of Wands, Goddess, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. I don't feel like this might be over, but it's not over now. I don't feel like the reason why you're asking this question is that basically this situation, this relationship, or whatever it is, it's not growing. It's just very still, and I don't feel like if it's a relationship that someone is being very self-defensive and very passive, so there are not many actions, and I feel like it used to be better, like we had this friendship energy and something beautiful. Also we had be graceful in movement and action, so the action was present after all, but like someone was hurt and now they are going through this kind of recovery process. They may not really tell you about it, but they may be lying to you about it, but I feel like you should be waiting for some changes because they are coming. It might be over, but it's not going to be over just yet, so it's not the right time for this thing to be over. There is going to be some growth in the future. There are going to be some actions, and I don't feel like this thing is protected by higher forces, this relationship or whatever it is. It's just right now it's not the right time to act or to receive some kind of results. It's basically the perfect time for waiting. But right now it's not going to be over. It's just like it is still at the moment, but it's going to be more active in the future, let's say. So it's not going to be over yet. My answer is no. If you picked the third one, number 2, because the first one was 0, let's see. Hope, honeymoon, let go of control issues. So I already feel like this thing feels like a honeymoon to you, like something that's very beautiful but temporal. And you're kind of trying to control it and you want it to last longer. You want the positive aspects of it to last longer and you hope that you will. But the advice for you here is like to let go of this kind of control issue and to allow the situation to unfold naturally. The Sun, recovery, also the Sun, 7 of Cups, prosperity, and the Moon. You know what? Well, let's say if you really like what is going on, and I feel like the most of you do, it's not going to be over. I don't feel like there is still a lot to come, a lot of dreams. There is going to be like some kind of prosperity. So whatever it is, I don't feel like it's going to be over. Maybe it's going to kind of change a bit because of this like recovery and the Moon, which is all about like illusions and possibly changes in this context with this card. But I don't feel like it's going to be bigger and it's going to be more beautiful, and you're going to get even more pleasure from this, whatever it is, a relationship, maybe your career, or I don't know, especially if you're asking about your career, then a gift of money is in its way. So I don't feel like you are trying to control this way too much, but you shouldn't, because your dreams are manifesting and you should let go of these control issues and just hope that everything will be fine. Because I don't feel like the message here for you is like to stay positive, like because like we have the Sun card twice. Like the Sun card is possibly the most optimistic card in whole tarot. So that's what I'm just going to tell you. That's it's beautiful, and you have to let go of control issues because you have to hope that everything will be just fine, because it will. If some of you are in a negative relationship, like if you feel like someone is being manipulative towards you or something, I do not feel like this energy here at all. But if it is like this, then this message may signify that, well, you are going to improve your life anyway, with or without that person. So if you feel kind of hard with someone right now, then just let go of them. But again, I do not feel like any kind of this energy here. I don't feel like whatever happens with those people who picked this pile of cards, everything is going to end up just fine. So let's say that positive changes are happening, and if they are already happening, they will continue. And that's basically it. Everything will be fine. Just believe in it and let go of these control issues. So if you picked an apple and number 3, you're going to receive something soon. It is safe for you to laugh for once, remain positive. So straight away, the energy that I'm getting here is very, very positive. I don't feel like you're going to be lucky very soon. It's almost like the kind of energy that you would get for like winning lottery or something. I don't feel like you are very safe right now, that you're protected, that there are people around you, maybe your family, that support you. Hunter, Hermit, Knight. You are definitely loved. Wow, so we have the Wheel of Fortune twice. You know what? I don't feel like it is going to be over, but I do feel like there are going to be some very major changes. And I do feel like you are very lucky. So these changes will only bring positivity, but they are going to be very major. It's not like the death changes, like when something is completely over. It's not like that. It's not a transformation that will change like everything, but it's something that will make this thing that you're thinking about, like your career or your relationship, that is something, some kind of energy that will make everything much more positive than it was before. Like, for some of you, however, if everything was already good, then there may be like some kind of ups and downs. But with this card, I do not feel like this negative message at all. So even if there will be some kind of ups and downs, you will still receive a lot from this. And it's not going to be only experience. There's going to be something more than that. I almost feel like something physical. You're going to receive something very beautiful very soon. So, for example, if you're asking about your career, then maybe your salary like will grow exponentially. I don't know, but you have to trust and to remain positive. Like, some very positive changes are coming, and I don't feel like other people are involved, because just look at this, how many people we have here. I didn't want to use so many cards, they just popped out and I couldn't just avoid their presence. So yeah, whatever it is you're thinking about, it's safe for you to think about it, and you should trust that your dreams are coming true, because you're going to be extremely lucky very soon. Like, maybe you'll actually win a lottery, I don't know, but it's very positive. So, is it over? No, I wouldn't say so, but there are going to be some major changes, and you're going to receive something very, very important, and you're going to be very lucky. If you picked a pile of cards which says 4, and there is also a seashell, then this message is for you. Let's see. Strength. So I feel like there are some kind of challenges that you're going through, and they are going to make you stronger. Celebration. Yeah, I do feel like you're capable of handling it. True love, that's beautiful. Page of Pentacles, romance. So I didn't want to make this kind of reading specific, but I do feel like for those who picked this pile of cards, like, some true love energy is definitely coming. Like, I just cannot ignore it. These are the two most romantic cards from both of these decks. So from this deck, which is all about romance, and also from this deck, which is usually a yes or no deck, but here we still have one romance card. So it's just like, I cannot ignore this fact. You're going to find your true love very soon. So whatever it is you're asking about, if you already are dating someone, if you are already seeing someone who you think that they are your true love, then, well, I don't feel like this romance is going to grow. But let's see what else we have here. Awareness, the Emperor. You know what? I do not even see any major changes. So let's say for those who already are dating someone, I do feel like there are some kind of people who have already found a partner, because I feel like you already appreciate it. Some of you do. For those who haven't, you should appreciate this person when they will come into your life. The advice for you is to live in the moment and not to think about future that much, probably. Is it over or no? Well, I don't feel like it would be over. Definitely not. I don't feel like something else is entering your life, especially love life. I don't feel like you should take care of your needs, but I don't feel like anything is going to come to its end anytime soon. For some of you, if you are dating someone who you don't really like, maybe you will stop dating them. But other than that, no. Everything is going to be very beautiful, very romantic. And yeah, it's like this energy is entering your life. And I don't feel like any energy would leave your life right now. There are going to be some challenges that you're going to go through, and they will be temporary, of course, but other than that, it's just like very beautiful. So it's almost a message that's all about a celebration, a welcoming message. Yeah, it is basically a welcoming message. So it's like, hey, I'm true love and I want to enter your life, and you're like, oh, cool, welcome, let's celebrate it. I don't know, so nothing is going to end. If you think about your future love life and previous love life and you compare it, maybe like some changes, of course, but I don't feel like you have to lose something right now, or something that you really like, you are not going to lose it. So whatever it is you're thinking about, it's not going to be over, at least yet, or anytime soon, and some true love energy is coming your way. I just cannot ignore that. Just look at that. How beautiful is that? Okay, the second row and the pile of cards number 5. Let's see what message we have for you guys. Beloved, give your relationship a chance, express your love. Although I didn't want to make this reading specific, I don't feel like this is going to be about your love life, because we have some very specific cards. So your love life is going to be different. It's going to change drastically. You're most likely to give someone a chance to express their love towards you, and I don't feel like you also like this person. Okay, what else? Don't stop. There are going to be some changes, some movement. It's up to you. I don't feel like for some of you, yeah, you should release something from your past for sure. Like, you see, it really depends on what you think of when you're thinking about changes, and about some kind of natural cycles, because the Judgment card is all about a new start and a second chance. So you have to release something old in order to receive something new. So to think about it, yes, I would say it's going to be over. I don't feel like you might have an unrequited lover very soon. Yeah, it's going to be over with this Ten of Swords for sure. Anger. Beloved, maybe you are seeing someone who you don't really like anymore and you have to release this person, and it's up to you whether you want to do it or not, but there is a chance for you to meet someone else who might be unrequited, or maybe your past lover, like, they didn't really like you as much as you did like them. So yes, it is going to be over. There are going to be some major changes, but it's not going to stop. So it's going to be over, but there's going to be a lot of action, and I do feel like your love life will improve. If you're asking about your career, well, don't stop, and it's up to you. You have to release something from your past anyway, and just make some place for new things, for new stuff, for positive changes. Give your relationship a chance, or if you're thinking about like changing your career, give it a chance, and just do what you're doing with love. That's it. It's going to be over, but it's not going to end afterwards. So it's like there will be a moment when something will be over, but you have to make it over in order to make some place for new things to come into your life. So this thing you're thinking about, something will go away, something will end, and something new will come right away. So yeah, it's about being reborn, and that's beautiful. I really like this message, quite frankly. Number 6, for those who picked a heart. Let me see. Adventure, magic, and passion. So there are going to be a lot of actions, some kind of adventures, romantic feelings. For some of you, love is coming your way. The Emperor. Wait. So I don't feel like it's going to end now. I don't feel like it's going to grow and change right now. The energy might be like kind of mixed. It can be somehow passive sometimes, or you might not really see the picture clearly because of this kind of discernment. Like, here we have a blind man, and here we have all is not what it seems. So I don't feel like you aren't really aware of everything that's happening right now. And this situation is going to change for sure, but I feel like there are going to be some kind of delays. Will it be over or not depends on what you perceive as being over. So it's going to be something completely different, but it doesn't mean that everything has to change. There are going to be some drastic changes for sure, but I don't feel like it will be like an ending. I don't feel like you will be more in control of things after these changes, but you have to wait again, because with these two cards, it's like some changes are going to happen, but not right now. I don't feel like right now anything is going to change drastically, but later it will definitely will. I don't feel like you might have done something to make these changes happen in the future, like see your seeds grow. I also feel like this is something that you find very magical and adventurous, and something that you might be passionate about. At least that's what cards are telling me. But I do feel like right now there aren't going to be any major changes. In the future, yes, you will see your seeds grow, but right now, no. You are free to pick another pile of cards. Like, you are free to ask the cards, like, will it change like in 3 months or in a year or in 2 years? I don't know. And choose another pile of cards to see how it will be developing. But right now you have to wait. Okay, if you picked number 7 in this beautiful onyx heart, let me see what kind of a message I have for you. Intuition, 9 of Cups, Page of Swords. Yes, so it is going to be over. But let's see more details. Lord. So I don't feel like you're the one who is responsible for making it over. Like, you're the authority here, and basically I don't feel like the things that you're asking about, whether it's your career, relationship, or maybe something else, you're going to set free. I don't feel like you have been waiting for it, and I don't feel like it's going to be over, but in a good way, because it will lead you to something that suits you better, and you will be very pleased because of this decision. I also feel like you have to change something. It's like, remember those trading cards that people, the children, give to each other? Well, you let go of one trading card and you get another one in return. And that's basically the same thing here. So you have to let go of something in order to receive something else. I don't feel like you're very intuitive, so you understand what I'm talking about. It's a general reading, so it's hard for me to say what exactly it is for you, because for all of you it may be something different. But yes, there are going to be some kind of changes, and I don't feel like you are going to be responsible for it. These changes are going to be positive, so the thing you're asking is going to be over in a very positive way. It's going to set you free. It's going to let you have more control over this situation. I don't feel like it's worth it, and you will feel like very pleased and very happy about these decisions that you're going to make that will lead you to this ending. So yes, it's going to be over, and it's going to bring some very positive changes. Number 8, and this amethyst pendant. Let me see what I should tell you. Innocence, this could be the one. 2 of Pentacles, interesting, within the next few months. So yes, it is going to end, whatever it is, it's going to end within the next few months. The message is very clear here. Trust and thrive, Knight of Wands, courage, and Page of Wands. I almost feel like in order for it to end, you should not be afraid to follow something that you are afraid to follow. And it's like you may be unsure about this whole thing, and you may not really know whether it will be good for you or bad for you if you end this. So I don't feel like you're very uncertain, and there are kind of some ups and downs. And maybe if you're asking about a relationship, maybe someone's being hot and cold and you're not sure, like, are they the one for you or not. Whatever it is you're thinking about, this situation is going to be over very soon, within the next few months, and it requires you to be brave, because you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. I do feel like you should start some kind of a journey, and don't be afraid, because this journey could actually change your life for the better. If it's your career, do not be afraid to start a new project. If it's about your love life, don't be afraid. I do feel like for some of you, like you've just met a person, or you are friends with someone and you want it to be something more than that. Or maybe you have a crush on your friend or something, and within the next 2 months the situation will definitely change. So the current situation will be over for sure. But you have to trust in this. Also, some very positive, innocent energy. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. So, this is all about not being afraid to grow. I feel like it's all about growth and it's all about changes. So, yes, changes will happen. The situation will be over within the next few months. And I feel like these changes will be positive and they will make you a stronger person. But we'll see. So, yes, to answer your question, this current situation is going to be over within the next few months. And the last one for those of you who picked number 9 in this beautiful stone. Okay. Balance, separation, 2 of Cups, be assertive, enjoy growth, dream and journey, 5 of Wands, cycles, and 10 of Cups. I don't feel like there are some kind of cycles. I don't feel like it's going to be over. I don't feel like some stuff is going to repeat. A lot of you are asking about love relationship. So let me talk about that at first, and then we'll switch to career. So I don't feel like there will be a balance. A balance of what you'll ask me, and I will answer a balance of being separated from each other, like physically separated, like there will be this kind of a wall, you won't be able to see each other, and a balance of such things as showing your love and just enjoying your time together. And maybe some of you are working or something. Well, it's just like it will be partly a long distance relationship for some of you, maybe. So it will be like a cycle. This ends, then this comes, and this ends, and this comes. So I don't feel like some of you are going to go on a trip, on a vacation or something, but it's going to be worth it. You will see growth. So will it be over? If you're asking whether... So for example, this person is out of sight right now, or you're happy together right now, but they are going to go on a work trip, I don't know. Things are going to be different. So these two states are going to switch each other like constantly. There are going to be this cycle. So will it be over? I don't feel like in general this thing will progress and there will be some kind of results. But if we're talking specifically about this situation of being separated, or about this situation about sharing your love, they're going to come one after another. So this is going to end, and this will come. This will end, this will come. There will be a perfect balance between these two states. If we are talking about your career, maybe you're like 1 week you will be working and the next week you will be free, or something like that. But in general, I do feel like this will bring you to a more positive thing. Like it's just a cycle and you have to follow it. These seeds will grow and you will reap rewards afterwards. And it's like a journey that you have to go through. Just remember to be assertive during these changes, and remember about this balance. Everything is just the way it should be. So yes, there are going to be some changes, and one state is going to change into another, but they are going to be changing all the time. So I wouldn't say it's going to be over. Like, yes, the states are going to come one after another, but in general, the situation is going to be growing. So if you're asking about a relationship, I don't feel like if you are separated at the moment, you won't be your relationship won't be over anytime soon. I don't feel it. For some of you, however, maybe you will, if you really are determined to leave one person, maybe you will meet someone else and you will be happy with them. It's like another version of what could happen, like you're separated from one person and then another person comes into your life and it's for the better, maybe something like that. But for the most of you, I feel like it's mostly a relationship with one person, and it's like you will not be able to see them all the time. That's it. Thank you for staying here with me. I really hope that you enjoyed the reading. See you next time and have a very nice day. Bye!